Content warning: the following video contains some huffing and puffing, shaking, eye wandering, and a bug attack. No creatures, big or small, were harmed in the making of this video.
Sorry, let me do that again. Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am walking right now in one of my favorite spots in the city, and it's been a while since I've been here, and it's changed so much. Um, I'm really loving the overgrowth everywhere. I don't know if you can see behind me. You can hear all the wildlife also surrounding me, which is awesome. So I hope you're enjoying that as much as I am. The sun is setting, but it's still some daylight, so we can still enjoy it. Sorry, enjoy it a little bit longer. That's the beauty of summer. I'm not, you know, you don't know me yet, but once you get to know me, um, you'll see why I'm not like summer is not my favorite time of the year. Not because of summer per se, it's because of the high heat and high humidity that we tend to get here, especially this year. Oh my goodness, and what it does to me. So, but in all honesty, um, even before I had health issues, and I'll tell you more about my health issues as we get to know each other more. Um, I always preferred cold weather. I don't know why. Huh. One of my reasons is that, when it gets really hot, you remove layers until you're naked, but then you're still hot. Then you're naked, you have nothing else to remove. But when it's cold, you get to put on more layers and you can keep adding until you're, warm enough. There's something on my face, a bug landed on my face, and there's nothing I can do about it. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm not gonna die. So this is one of the reasons why I am not, you know, really into heat and more into cold weather, but also just I like the feeling of the cold on my face. Oh goodness, yeah. This time I had to do something because it was getting out of hand. I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked, people. I'm being attacked. So what was I saying? Yeah, I like the feeling of the cold on my face. Nothing against the feeling of warmth on my face, but not heat. Because then you start to sweat and then you have to like wipe your face and then it's just uncomfortable for me. And it's sticky. I don't like sticky. So that's what it is. But I love it for all of you who love it. I love it for you. I just don't love it for me. That's all. So right now it's much cooler because it's later in the day and so I can enjoy, and I have a cooling towel around my neck, which is, oh my God, how can I describe this thing? It was a recommendation from my doctor, who you will get to know uh, if you keep following me, because I'll be talking about him a lot. It's one of my doctors, but I'll call him Dr. Henry. So Dr. Henry is, first of all, he's a godsend, but also he has made some amazing recommendations in terms of my healthcare, but also just my life in general. And one of those things, knowing how much the heat affects me, was those cooling towels. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a bit skeptical because I was like, how much can a towel can cool this girl off? So, but yeah, but still, I'm always down to trying stuff, especially when it comes from him. So I went online, found some, you know, different cooling towels. I wasn't really sure what to look for, but I found a set of like 6 with different colors. So I was like, okay, yay, colors, so that I can switch it up and, you know, coordinate with whatever it is that I'm wearing, or if I want to wear 2 at a time and not have them be the same color, something like that. So I just decided to hit the buy button. So I got them and I went on a walk. So I followed the instructions, put them in water, drench them in water, like completely soaked, like completely, and then you have to rinse out for like just to remove the excess water. And then, so you wring it several times, and then you pull it like on both hands by holding it on with your hands, and you pull on both hands at the same time. That continues the wringing process to remove excess water. And then you wear it like I'm wearing it right now. Or sometimes I put one around my neck, and sometimes I put one around my, on my forehead as well, like a bandana or whatever. So, and I feel, cute and all that with it. Um, so that's what happened. And I went on a walk, and let me tell you, Dr. Henry did not lie. First of all, Dr. Henry doesn't lie, but I mean, he did not lie with this thing. And I'm still being attacked by bugs. Can you see them? Yeah, so the cooling towels actually really work. And I was feeling myself in those woods, like feeling fresh. It's not like I wasn't feeling the heat, but I was being refreshed at the same time. That was such an amazing feeling. So since then, it's been 2 years now. They've been some of my best friends. I do not go out without them when the temperature starts rising. So I highly recommend them. If you're interested, I'll put the link in the description box below so that you can get some for yourselves, and let me know if you try them, if you enjoy them, because honestly, they're awesome. So I completely forgot what I was talking to you about before I started talking about the cooling towels. I think I was talking about the weather. Yes, let me get back on that. So those cooling towels have been a big help for me to allow me to enjoy summertime, more than usual. And I'm really grateful for that, because I want to be able to keep walking like all year long. Can you see that bug on my shoulder, like on that side? Yeah, I'm being attacked. I'm gonna have to stop because this is getting out of control. It was just a test anyway. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you up later if I can find the right button and if I can find the right way to actually look at the camera when I'm walking. Whatever. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.